Okay, everyone, as you can see, the robot here is just slightly different. I'm doing an updated version of this to kind of add on the additional things that we've added to in the project. So here we go. One of the first things that I really want to show you guys is the ability to kind of redo an action over and over again. So for instance, if I wanted to have a whole bunch of circles that were kind of similarly shaped, I could take this and then holding down my Option key or Alt on a PC, I could move it that much. Now I could then try to move it again, but if I hit Command D, you'll see that it basically redoes that same movement, that same action over and over again. We could go even further with this. Say we wanted to have a gear or something like that, that maybe we have like over top of this, just to kind of give it a little bit of a sort of weird halo type of thing. So what we'll do is I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger here. Then I'll copy that, Control C, and we'll paste that in front. And then if we hold down Option here, we can just shrink that down, and just so you guys can see it, we'll make that black. And now we need to add on the little gear icons. For that, the little kind of gears of this. For that, I'll use this kind of rounded rectangle. And we want to keep this sort of the same color, so I'll bring that over here. Then just to make sure everything's aligned properly, we will click right there. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just like we did before where we held down Option and moved it, we can also do this if we're doing a different type of move. For instance, a rotation around this. So if I go over, select my rotation option, which is right here. First we need to move that little center, which is where it's going to rotate to the center of our gear. And now all we're going to do is hold down the Option key. And then just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to hold down Shift because that's going to keep things at a certain amount. Now, if I hit Command or Control D, you can see that it's rotating the same amount and I get my full gears. Then I can select all these, and using the Shape Builder tool, Shift M, and then holding, then I can add these together. Oops. And then undo that because I screwed up. So we'll select all those and select all those, and then holding down the Option key or Alt key, get that, and now I've got a nice little gear and I can make multiples of that if I want. But for this, we'll just keep it like it is. In the next section, we'll talk about how to actually bring in your color schemes.